All right, ready to get underway. And into the box for Baltimore, Garrett Mitchell. And a pitch. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
And a 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And he deals. And another ball.
It's a good take.
Swinging. And one out now. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. In the air, left field. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
John Peterson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Ball in there for a strike.
Yeah.
So you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with two
strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Steal. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. That one back. And that is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch swinging.
Can be tough to bounce
No
back
balls,
after
one
a big
strike.
home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Alex Bregman.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to beat it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
The other
out
way,
on the tag,
and he's out.
That's an out.
And the inning is over. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 3-1. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Schwellenbach goes 6'1", 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2021.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas on his way over. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs. Base is empty. That to right. Abreu on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Garrett Hampson.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gets under and pops it up. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Sal Frelick. The pitch.
One.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And the righty deals. And
Inside.
inside.
Ball.
In the air, center field. Betts on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Oh, yeah.
Jorge Mateo stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one in the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Garrett Mitchell.
One ball, no strikes.
The Jays up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning, and now Wilyer Abreu. Wheeler back to work. Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control. Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
That one
that's down.
misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Here's the tag.
Right there on the tag.
Close play against the speedy runner. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there.
No balls,
He threw it
2 strikes.
extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Tag 3.
Back now in Toronto. Now Jeremy Pena. The pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move to the alley. Calls it in, and there's one away. And Jock Peterson stands in. That one pushed foul. The Blue Jays leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Now that's smacked to right center. Rojas over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that
It's
it was
0-1.
a very good at-bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. Abreu sizing this one up, and that is that. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. With the right-hander back to work. On the ground. And
That's
he
foul.
picks it up in foul territory.
Nope,
Next pitch
that's
is
in.
inside, and it's 1-1. To the right side, Fraley. One up, one down. Alex Bregman next up for the Blue Jays, and he's already singled in this game. And it's fouled away. And ball 1. hit. So a man aboard now with one away. JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Foul ball there. Bregman over at second. Realmuto at first. One gone. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Johan Rojas. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Mateo makes the play. That is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Hoskins
no balls. 1 strike.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches. 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Matt Wallman. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit for the Orioles.
There's
a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Realmuto takes it in for the out. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Doyle pulls it down, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Garrett Hampson. Wheeler back to work. And he lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded, and I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. In the air, left side. Wallman under it. And there's one down.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Runner on the move.
He's in there.
Man at second. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throws to second. And he's in there.
He's safe.
As a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Ball.
Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Doyle, the runner at second with one away.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Now
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away.
3-1.
You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Mateo puts it away. Runner tags it second.
On the tag.
Third. And that's a double. And we're back. Top 6. Jorge Mateo now. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
That's a ball. Low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. This situation, ahead 2-0.
2-1's the count.
In a really good spot.
This one in the air. Pasquantino hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. And now Garrett Mitchell. That hits the corner.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one lifted to left. Doyle settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Jeremy Pena. Swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Bregman to first. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Mateo on his horse. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Alex Bregman. Outside.
Ball outside.
1-0.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, Pena fires to first on the run, and they get Bregman for the out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. That misses.
Ball.
And a count 2-1.
2-1.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air to left center. On the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Jack Peterson. And a pitch. Strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early.
Your ball's
in
1
at-bats.
strike.
He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Wouldn't
You got a
chase
full
that
count.
time. And a ground ball to first. And he grabs it foul. The kick, the 3-2. For the K. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
Yeah.
Swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
0-1. Strike 2.
Base is empty, 1 away.
0-2.
Here in the top half of inning number 7. Close
No, that
one
missed.
doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And
Ball.
another ball.
Cut.
5 to finish him off. And the batter now is is Reese Hoskins. 1 for 2. Ball through there for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And misses. It's a strikeout. Johan Rojas next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Garrett Hampson now at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and he breaks his bat. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 8th and into the box for Baltimore, Matt Wallner. Schwellenbach back to work. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gabriel Moreno.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off.
Right
Swing
2.
and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Sal Frazier. Out there to center. And there's 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Corner infielders guarding the line, trying to prevent extra bases. Bunt attempt, popped up. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. And now Hobie Milner on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Here comes the runner. Third,
Safe.
in there safely.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And here is Jeremy Pena. And that one lifted in the air center field. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Peterson
Nope,
at
ball.
the plate now, and that's inside. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. The pitch. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. And next for Toronto, Brenton Doyle. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Mateo calls it in, 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and all set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Brash.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Edge. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly.
3 balls, no strikes.
We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
This one high in the air to left center. Rojas has a beat on it, squeezes it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hoskins in the box now. Take strike one. Next offering in there for a strike.
0-2.
And the count is 0-2. Ball one
No,
there.
ball. 1-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. 2 away. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will
no
go
ball,
up there
1
and
strike.
guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
High fly ball out into left center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.